While they didn't build the first high-performance four-wheeler 30 years ago, no other manufacturer has shown the level of commitment to the sport ATV market as Yamaha, offering as many or more sport models than any other manufacturer since the late 1980s. When four-wheeled ATV racing began in 1984, many participants went down to their local dealership, purchased a new machine, added a small handful of accessories from the parts department, went out and raced competitively. When the 250cc two-strokes went away at the end of the 1980s, innovation was handed solely to smaller aftermarket companies, and the price of building a competitive machine skyrocketed. The arrival of the high-performance four-strokes in 2003 and 2004 was supposed to drive down the price of racing. While their engines seemed focused on the track, the new four-strokes 46-inch width seemed better suited for trail riding. Racers were forced to spend anywhere between $2,500 and $4,000 on chassis and suspension parts to widen their machines to the nearly 50-inch width considered ideal for motocross.
Hi, I'm Aaron Meyer, and we're out here at Haspen Acres Motocross Park, and we have our brand new Yamaha GYTR budget racer. Getting a little seat time out here at the track and enjoying a good Sunday. Back here at Haspen, 14 years ago when I first started, the high-performance four-strokes were just coming out, and any bike that you could get was narrow. We'd spent a ton of money getting our bikes ready to go. The beauty of this new Yamaha here is that you don't have to put axle on it, you don't have to put A-arms on it, you don't have to put shocks on it. It's nearly 50 inches wide right out of the box. The shocks, we have very much tunability with them, compression, rebound, preload. So we have a lot of the features that 14 years ago we were spending $4,000 or $5,000 just to get our machine started. Now we have all those features right out of the box with this new Yamaha.
To keep manufacturing and importing prices in check while supporting the U.S. economy, Yamaha moved assembly of the YFZ450R to their Noonan, Georgia plant for 2014. They also made a small number of significant changes to the machine as well. They included opening up the cockpit by moving the front fenders forward and the rear fenders back and down. Part of the upper frame rails were covered with bodywork, softening the area where some riders were impacting their knees on previous models. New suspension settings for 2014 were focused on improving small bump absorption without sacrificing bottoming resistance on the Kashima-coated KYB shocks. New Maxxis tires were designed specifically for the YFZ4, with a focus on improving ride quality while improving the machine's cornering and sliding characteristics. A new assistant slipper clutch uses a ramp design. The clutch is designed to allow a level of slippage when the throttle is chopped, creating less engine braking for better suspension performance through braking bumps. To further enhance the engine's low-end hit and improve power across the board, Yamaha bumped compression from 11.6 to 11.8 to 1, changed the cam profiles, and installed a new throttle valve. There's a new ECU equipped with a new fuel map to complement the engine's hardware updates. Having tested the 2014 YFZ450R, we can tell you that stock sport ATV performance is at an all-time high. But is the YFZ4 good enough to go from the dealer on Saturday to the track on Sunday? To find out, we went to our local Yamaha dealership and picked up a brand new YFZ450R. Our machine moved from the showroom to the service department, where the dealer installed the necessary upgrades to make our machine race legal and eliminate the EPA restrictions that hold back the engine's full potential in stock trim. With Yamaha offering their full line of GYTR accessories, many Yamaha dealerships stock the performance parts needed to make your machine race legal and unrestricted, without affecting the factory warranty.
Hi, I'm Tom from Beatz Motorsports in Cincinnati, Ohio. Proud to sell the Yamaha YFZ450R with all the GYTR accessories that you can bolt right on there and go out and win races just like Yamaha has been doing this year all over the United States.
With today's modern four-strokes like this Yamaha, we don't have to spend a bunch of money on the motor to make it competitive out here on the track. What we really need to do is uncork it. Get rid of the EPA restrictive exhaust and the fuel controller. We went with the GYTR slip-on exhaust and the power commander available through GYTR to really let us get the full potential out of the stock engine.
The power commander comes with a map pre-installed that's optimized for the stock exhaust and running the airbox sled. Removing the airbox lid further increased mid-range and top-end power at the expense of the motor cutting out off the bottom end. After trying several of the maps included in Dynajet's map database, we found the one optimized for the GYTR full exhaust and air filter to work best so far. This map eliminated virtually any low-end hesitation and allowed the YFZ450R to pull much harder throughout the RPM range.
Every custom modification you do to a bike, requires extra attention, extra maintenance, extra service, extra time, extra effort. This bike is beautiful because it's practically stock. All the parts that we put on it came right from the Yamaha dealer. So if we go through our owner's manual and keep up with our scheduled maintenance on it, we're gonna have a whole lot less trouble as we would out here racing this bike as compared to a full-blown aftermarket race bike. Thinking about coming out here and racing a few local races, I think this bike is going to work really well at most of our local tracks. We've tuned these shocks, and I feel like we have a pretty good setup on it right now. The whoops, it's working really well through the whoops, I feel like. The jumps, it's really plush on some of the big jumps where I was getting a little far. When I start to get tired, I'm over jumping, I'm casing jumps a little bit. And the suspension's very forgiving in that manner. I really don't have any big complaints about the suspension on this bike after we've got to play with it a little while. We needed two things on this Yamaha to make it race legal: Nerf bars and a kill switch. We wanted a GYTR kill switch because it plugs right in. You don't have to cut your wire harness or anything like that. With the GYTR Nerf bars that we chose, we didn't need a full set of heel guards and pegs and everything like that, because the Yamaha comes with a really nice set of pegs right from the factory, and we have heel guards on the bike. So we went with these GYTR Nerf bars and we saved a bunch of money. Here at ATVOnDemand.com, we're very passionate about ATV racing. We've all raced, we've all seen the benefits and the fun of coming out here to the track and racing, but it seems like people don't want to come race because they're scared of the cost of it. That's what's really great about this bike. We got a bike, we added a few accessories to it, and we can come out here and we're racing for under $10,000. One of the least expensive motorsports in the world. So you guys should really take a look-see at the new Yamaha YFZ450R. Get it, come out here and enjoy a good day at the track like this.